Moving on here on the show to Pakistan, where as Islamabad slips on its deadlines, the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, has retained Pakistan on the grey list. A fresh warning has been issued that Pakistan could end up being in the blacklist when it makes a fresh assessment in 4 months' time. Islamabad has failed to fulfill its commitments to curb terror financing. The global terror financing watchdog, FATF's plenary meeting in Paris, found that Pakistan had failed to deliver on 13 of the 27 points in the action plan that it had originally vowed to implement. The FATF has more than once wielded the threat of placing Pakistan on the blacklist if it did not move fast enough. Being on the blacklist would entail harsher sanctions and intense scrutiny of all of its financial transactions. However, the cash-strapped Pakistan's priority seems to be funding terror groups instead of trying to break the back of terrorism in the country at this stage. In another major setback for Islamabad, the country continues to remain on the FATF's grey list until the month of June this year. Pakistan has yet again failed to limit terror outfits from fundraising and recruiting. The FATF found that Pakistan had failed to deliver on 13 of the 27 points in the action plan that we've been telling you about, that Pakistan had originally promised to implement. And now the FATF has threatened Islamabad that it could end up being on the blacklist if it fails to comply with the 8-point checklist that it has given to the country in the next 4 months. Pakistan has failed to curb funneling of funds to terror groups. One of the major challenges staring at the Imran Khan government in the country is the amendment of the country's laws. Pakistan will have to amend at least a dozen of its laws to meet the requirements of the FATF by the month of July this year. As part of the 8 points that Pakistan should focus on, Imran Khan's government has been told to demonstrate that his security agencies detect and probe the widest range of terror financing activity. Pakistan will also have to investigate the United Nations designated terror groups and impose sanctions on them. It will be a major challenge for Pakistan to make sure that the probes culminate in effective, proportionate and dissuasive sanctions. Pakistan has to now swiftly complete its full action plan by the month of June. However, if it fails to comply with the FATF's directive, there is every possibility that the global watchdog may put the country in the blacklist along with the likes of North Korea and Iran. WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik now joins us live from Islamabad with the latest on that front. Anas, talk to us. What exactly is the Pakistani government planning to do at this stage?
Well, Krishna, we're yet to see an official statement from the Financial Action Task Force. That we're expecting that to be released in about an hour from now. But the Pakistani government is very, very hopeful that it would survive the grey list. In fact, the Pakistani government says that the FATF has expressed, quote-unquote, satisfaction and has communicated to Pakistan that Pakistan has completed at least 14 of the 27-point action plan that it had agreed upon in June 2018, and that Pakistan has been sternly warned to complete the remaining 13. Now, among those remaining 13, there are 11 of those agenda items or those IOs or implementation orders that are partially complete, and Pakistan is partially compliant to that. That means at least 75% or above progress have been done on at least 11 among those 13, and 2 are incomplete, that is beyond 50% as per FATF criteria. Now, Pakistan has been asked to beef up the prosecution and to ensure that trials are held in a faster pace, in a faster manner, and those accused of terror financing or money laundering should be prosecuted at the earliest. This is what the demand from FATF has been. The FATF has Financial Action Task Force has also urged Pakistan to bring in stringent regulations on money laundering and terror financing. In fact, it has also sought details of the cases that are pending. The search that Pakistani side has shown for about 500%. It has sought details of those 500 of those cases that were there. Pakistani side would want to implement these, and it has gotten at least until June to implement them. we're expecting that at least Pakistan would be implementing at least another 8 or 9 by the June plenary, and citing some more time until October. This is what the Pakistani government sources are claiming. The government sources also say that Pakistan was in a way reprimanded, but then it was appreciated as well for its ability to cope up and implement at least 14 agenda items from that agreed upon action plan. So Pakistani side was very hopeful. The government sources they maintain that they are very hopeful from the satisfaction shown by the Financial Action Task Force, and that they will continue to implement the agenda pointer and the 27-pointer action plan. Yes, Krishna.
Anas Malik joining us with that live update straight from Islamabad in Pakistan. Thank you, Anas, for being with us here on WION Dispatch.